Morning, George.
Morning, George.
Morning, guys. Great show as always.
Thanks, George. What have you got to say?
Like, I've got a bit of a rant, really. I'll go, so just give me my space here. I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss on the chin. But all of this Klopp business is just unreal. The bias is it's just unjust at the moment. Like yesterday, the commentary, the godfather of football. That's what they're describing. Klopp's kids. Have Chelsea not been playing with kids all season? And then they're going on about the money we spent. Van Dijk cost £75 million. Okay, it's just, it keeps on going and going and going. The VAR decision, okay, with Jackson, right? Was he offside? And then you look at the one with that was done within like 10 seconds. And then you look at the Liverpool one. Have you ever seen a referee go to the monitor for an offside decision? Never. It is unreal what is going on right now. And it's got, it's just, okay, the man's going. Well done. But what's he actually done in 8 years?
Hey, I'll tell you, George, you wouldn't want him as your manager then?
No, I wouldn't have.
Oh, George!
I wouldn't have.
George, he's done better than all right, surely. I mean, let's be honest about it. For a club, he's got a Champions League with a club, and then he won them a title, and he hadn't won it for 30 years.
Yeah, it's been 8 years. They call him the godfather of football. What about Alex Ferguson? What club will be telling in his grave?
Yeah.
It's like, it's unreal.
George, we've given you some space, but we're losing you,
Brilliant,
mate.
mate.
Your line's pretty bad. But thanks for the call.
Thanks,
Absolutely
George.
fantastic.
Great.
George, the Chelsea fan, he wouldn't want Jurgen Klopp
Love it.
as their manager. Good morning, Harry.
Harry, good morning.
You wind-up merchant, you. Who do you want to be the next Chelsea manager?
Sam Allardyce.
Right, Harry, the next obvious question would be, why?
Well, I think Pochettino's completely out of his depth. I don't think he's got a clue, to be honest with you. And I think Sam Allardyce is experienced, and I think he's ruthless, and I think he'd do better with the current Chelsea squad than Pochettino would.
You are winding us up, aren't you? With all due respect to Sam.
No.
Right. How do you think that suggestion would go down with other Chelsea fans?
Well, I think if they were listening now, I expect they're in a bit of shock. But no, I think Allardyce is 100% a better man for the job than Pochettino.
Well, I've got to say to you,
You're speechless, Ali, are you?
and I'm arguably Sam's biggest fan. I think Sam is brilliant the way he does, but I think even Sam would maybe admit that the days have perhaps gone where he's going to get the Chelsea manager's job, Harry. So there's still part of me thinking, you say you're not at the wind up. There's still part of me thinking you're at the wind up, mate.
Well, I don't blame you. I can see why you think I'm winding you up, but as I say, I think Sam's still got more to prove. I think his last job was at Leeds. He didn't have a lot of games to keep him up.
Harry, look, thank you very much for your call, mate. I was laughing because Sean, the Liverpool fan's been on again and said, these Chelsea fans need to start a comedy show. I've got another text here that says, stop bullying George and kissing Klopp's derriere. Well, to be honest, I think this weekend it's okay to kiss Klopp's derriere because he's won the Carabao Cup with a team of academy graduates. Anyway, Harry, thanks very much. It's a novel suggestion. He also suggested, by the way, that Steve Bruce should come in as Sam's number 2.
And here's an interesting one, Jeff. Somebody's come on. Robo, the Chelsea fan, he's not happy with this Liverpool narrative of the plucky Liverpool kids against Chelsea billionaires. He says the average age of Liverpool was 25.8. Chelsea's average age was 23.8. At the end, Liverpool's was 24.1. Chelsea's was 22.6. So there's some stats for you.
Well, we did say that earlier in the show, but it was just the fact that there were some very untried youngsters in that Liverpool side. I mean, Chelsea had some young players, but those young players also, not their fault, a lot of them came with big price tags. Absolutely.
Good morning, Zach. Klo FM.
It is indeed Klo FM today, for one day only.
I take it you're not going to say something positive on Klo FM about Klopp.
Well, look, fair play to Liverpool. They won with an underpowered team for sure. I think, I thought Chelsea I mean, Chelsea got problems, right? But I think in the second half, Chelsea had the better of the game and had the momentum. I actually thought in extra time, Poch, for Lord knows what reason, switched it to soaking up Liverpool and trying to hit on the break with two quick wingers of Madueke and Mudryk, which didn't work. I mean, the only trick Liverpool had, to be fair, was the big guy at the corner. And if you're going to soak up the pressure like Chelsea did, which was completely naive, that is the end result. But I can't believe that Carragher gets to commentate on Sky, because I thought it was disgraceful. It was completely biased for Liverpool. But there you go. That's my summation. Well done, Liverpool. I don't think it was a great win against any other decent team. Liverpool would have lost with an underpowered team. But there you go. They did well and they got the cup.
So, sorry, Jeff, just a quick one then. The importance of the cup tie now against Leeds United.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, it's really important. But look, I was a season ticket holder last season, and I quit this season because I can't see any shape, any development, and any progress in the team. We have a young team, expensive team, but they don't look like they're playing together. There's no real shape to the club, and it's a bit frustrating.
Look, Greg, thanks very much.
Thanks for the call, mate.
As it happens, I made a little note today to say, and look, Jamie Carragher's a mate of mine, and he's a brilliant commentator. He's a passionate Red, but I made a note saying, I didn't actually, after the Liverpool, the Van Dijk goal was chalked off, and Carra immediately says, well, that happens in games, doesn't it? Every single week of the season. I said, Jamie should not be allowed to commentate on Liverpool games just because he's not objective. And I'm not really saying that as a criticism, because, he's a mega fan. So it's very hard to be objective. It's like giving me a Hartlepool game to commentate on. I wouldn't be objective either. And I think it's a mistake.
I don't necessarily agree with you, Jeff. I've got to be honest with you. There's nobody wants, when I do Rangers games, there's nobody wants Rangers to win more than me. However, maybe I'm the wrong person to make the comment, but I genuinely 100% do my utmost best to give a fair reflection on the game that I see. Whether it's decisions in front of me.
Just think Jamie gets carried away occasionally. And I know what Sky want. Obviously, they want to maintain that chemistry that Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher do have together. They're a brilliant commentary team. But I just think on an occasion as big as that. And by the way, I've got another text in here saying, Klopp has won as many league titles and FA Cups as Leicester, and as many leagues in FA Cups and Champions League as Chelsea since he's been at Liverpool. What's so special about what he has achieved?
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.